In this video, we are going to talk about 7 things. Starting with the first one, iDiski Times have confirmed that Ngcobo is indeed leaving Kaizer Chiefs. He's going to Sekhukhune United. And they're also going to explain that actually Kaizer Chiefs has told the players that, listen guys, can you please be patient while we're sorting out the whole situation about the coach. Ngcobo wasn't willing to wait. He also reportedly wants more game time, and because of that, he's leaving Kaizer Chiefs. And this thing of waiting so long is actually affecting Chiefs in so many ways, because number two, the real reason why Chiefs did not sign Andy Boyle is because as much as they were interested in signing the player, the problem was that they never actually, as the CEO of Dynamo said, as reported once again by our post, Chiefs never actually put out an offer to him, which is the same thing with Usanele Pans, which has signed for Sekhukhune United, not Sekhukhune, Stellenbosch, actually signed I think in January. He says that the same thing happened with him because he says that Chiefs were just rumored to be wanting to sign him, but they actually never signed him. So that's another player who Chiefs missed out on, who's very good, and now is going to Stellenbosch, and we're probably going to buy him from Stellenbosch, which I find interesting and sad. And speaking of this thing, I know people might say, why is Chiefs missing out on these good players? I think point number 3 would make sense, because while we're just talking about this topic, the other person who is a Kaizer Chiefs legend, Shane McGregor, is saying that one of the problems, the biggest problems with Kaizer Chiefs, Uguti, they blame the coaches. They keep on firing the coaches, but they never actually give the coaches the players that they want. And if you're realizing with the switch that is happening right now, they're allowing Nabi to bring his own technical team. They're allowing Nabi to say which players he wants. Even now with the going to Europe thing, apparently has a say. So it tells me that there is this thing of a mentality shift of sorts. And because of that, now it's making me think, now everyone who wants to blame Nabi if he doesn't succeed, God forbid, then we can say, Nabi, you had everything you wanted, which other coaches never had, which is getting players, getting all of these sorts of things. Number 4 is the fact that the price tag of Oswin Appollis has been revealed. Context, first of all, his contract ends in 2026, which means they know very well that if they don't sell him this season, because they are willing to sell him for this price tag, if they don't sell him this season, then next season he can just stay at Polokwane and say, I'm going to leave next season for free. There is no law against that. So they want to sell him now, while they know that clubs don't have a bargaining chip, because, well, he still has 2 years contract remaining on his. But how much does it cost? 8 million. I don't think that's a lot of money for a 22-year-old who's already playing in Bafana with buckets of potential and filling in the specific position that Kaizer Chiefs are currently lacking in the left wing, be it cover or even a starter. He can be a starter because people who are playing there, you have Vutupri who can sometimes be played as a 9. You have Modi who's over 30 now. So you need someone who's going to take that position and make it his own. So I think 8 million is a very reasonable price. What do you think? Do you think that's a reasonable price? Comment below. While you are here, please do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Now, let's talk about the next thing, which is Kevin Johnson. We're on number 5 now. Kevin Johnson's situation with Kaizer Chiefs, if it was up to me, he would have been sacked long time ago. But reports are saying that they are saying, hey, actually, they have still not decided. And part of me says I would understand, because they came back on the 20th back to the office to kind of sort out things for next week. But at the same time, I'm like, what's there to think about with Kevin Johnson? The only thing to think about with Johnson is let him go, right? And I know I sound like a bad person by saying this, but the man failed to even integrate the people, the young players, which has been known for, that he develops young players, but he did not trust the young players whatsoever. Even when Mfundo Vilakazi were consistently playing better than our senior players, he would still drop them and give them 20 minutes. So I don't know what kind of growth he's going to do in the development. So I don't think he should be staying at Kaizer Chiefs. But that's me. Do you think the Chiefs should be giving Kevin Johnson his position back as a head of technical? Not head of technical, as a head of development. Back to another player, obviously, which is Ulutha Singh. Ulutha Singh, for those of you who don't know, he's been playing abroad. He's never played in South Africa. But what happened is that last year, September, FC Copenhagen, where he was playing, they released him. So he's been a free agent since last year. And around April, he was linked with Kaizer Chiefs. And what's this thing? The South African are pointing out that Kaizer Chiefs might be going ahead and wanting to sign him. And market value, if you look at him, it went up and then it just went down again. So now he's a free agent. And we know Kaizer Chiefs and free agents. And I won't lie and say, I've watched to seeing is such a good player. I'm going to actually ask you and say, do you think that Chiefs should be signing a player like Luther Singh, given that he's available, given that he's played abroad, given that also the age is still on his side? Let me know down in the comment section. I'll also ask you this because I find this ridiculous. I read it from Latuma. They are saying Unazreddin Nabi might be wanting to sign Richard Ofori, who just got released by Pirates. And I will tell you, I don't believe that for a second. I do not believe it. I do not believe it because I'm trying to think, what is it that Ofori can give Chiefs that the other two keepers that Chiefs already has don't give them? Doesn't make any sense. But I think maybe that's just me. That's me saying Ofori. I don't see why Ofori would be coming to Chiefs. Maybe you think differently. Let me know down in the comment section below. Go here and check out this video that YouTube thinks you might like. And also go check this interview that I did with Mandla. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, remember, Khosi, I'll pay you more.